About that unemployment maze, those of you collecting unemployment benefits may see a change in your claim in the next few weeks as the state may be extending benefits. By law, for every 0.5% the unemployment rate is over 5%, the state needs to provide an additional week of benefits. Well, for this last quarter, the average unemployment rate was well over 5%. So that means these extended benefits should kick in for the fourth quarter, which starts October 1st. State Representative Anna Escamani said by law this is what should happen, but there are still a lot of questions on how the Department of Economic Opportunity will implement this.
The Florida unemployment system is built on a sliding scale. So this is that sliding scale going into effect. And if we didn't have these federal programs, this would essentially reopen unemployment for folks that had nothing for months.
And according to DEO, this is the order claimants should be utilizing benefits, regular state benefits, then PEUC, and then extended benefits if they are in effect. So State Representative Anna Escamani believes that if you are currently on PUA after exhausting PEUC, you may be switched to extended benefits come October 1st.